Alright, this is going to be my AGDQ 2016 submission. I'm gonna try my best, and I'm trying my best, trust me, to do the best submission I can, and to do the best commentary I can. I uploaded a draft a couple of days ago. I've been working very hard since then. No, since pretty much before I uploaded the draft. Been working a lot off stream, pretty much every day, putting a lot of effort into the game. So yeah, I'm really excited to show this run and hopefully get elected. So yeah, let's get straight into the run. Alright, so this is the Gecko. It is the second installment in the Gecko series. It was released in 1998 for PS1 and N64. There is also a PC version, but I don't really know much about it, other than it exists. Alright, both versions have their differences, starting that both versions have their own exclusive level. So the N64 version has a Titanic level, while this version has a third horror theme level. So yeah, but we'll talk about the rest of the differences later when I get some time. So right now I'm gonna talk about the objective of the game, because that's very important to have clear. Alright, so in order to beat the game, you have to collect 33 red remotes, which are those red thingies over there, even if they do not look as remotes at all. They are, trust me. You have to collect 33 to open the final boss. And there's 35 red remotes in the main levels, so I will skip 2 of them, but I'll get into that when the time comes. Yeah, this game is kinda like Mario 64. It works pretty much like Mario 64. You collect red remotes, open new areas, which contain new levels and boss fights, in order to progress the game, through the game. So yeah. The fastest way of movement in this game is the kick jump. And yeah, the movement of this game is really simplistic, thankfully, because there's a lot of skips in the game, so I can focus on the skips more than in the movement.
Now cut that out!
Because some of the skips are actually very tough, so they require a lot of focus. And I'm gonna try my best in this run to explain most of them. At least the ones that require explanation.
I know what you're thinking. It's tail time.
Now let's talk about the dialogue, especially because I just got that one. The dialogues are basically RNG, so when Gex enters a TV, he will say something. And that something is pretty much RNG based. There's no way to manipulate it. And yeah, dialogues can be either very long or extremely short, and that's all in RNG's hands. So it sucks, but oh well, what can you do about it? I still love running this game, regardless. So this time I'm gonna go for a cycle-based level remote. But the cycle is extremely easy. There's pretty much no chance I'll fail it. And before I fail it, nah, I don't think so. I'm gonna wait here, because if I try to do this jump over here when the wind is blowing, trust me, you will not make it. So okay, we're almost there in the cycle. And the cycle is this one. As I said, it's very easy. I got very early to the cycle, so...
Tail time!
Okay, very good level. We'll open the first boss fight of the game, but we will not do it just yet. Instead, we're gonna do the second level first, just to get it out of the way. I dropped myself into the pit there because if you do that in the home world, you will not die. Instead, you'll only get to where Gex started the game, to the position where Gex started the game. So yeah, in the first few levels it is faster to do that, instead of going the normal way. Alright, so this red remote consists in breaking 5 coolers, 5 of those red coolers. And yeah, routing is extremely interesting for this red remote. But yeah, pretty much in all of the red remotes in this level, I'll do the same route, or a really similar route, because the developers of the game thought it was a good idea to put the 3 remotes pretty much beside each other in this level, so yeah, there's no need to change the route that much. I'm gonna hit the Firefly here to make this jump, but I'm gonna explain why I get the Firefly. When Gex is on fire, he jumps faster and he also reaches higher distances and longer distances as well. So yeah, you need the Firefly pretty much. Okay, now that that happened, I'm gonna talk about the camera. The camera in this game is terrible. It's terrible. I think that's the main reason why some people dislike this game.
Oh yeah, it's tail time.
I still like the game a lot. I really enjoy the game, but the camera is awful. Sometimes it will mess up, sometimes it will not respond to your inputs, and sometimes it will just turn on its own. And if you are doing a jump, a precise jump, and the camera does that, you are pretty much screwed, sadly. Yeah, I think that's the main flaw about this game. But besides that, the game is actually extremely good. I really enjoy it. So for this red remote, I'm gonna show a very interesting glitch. Which I like to call the elevator skip. So yeah, usually you'll enter an elevator for this remote, and well, you'll probably enter with the camera facing like this, like I have it right now. But if you turn the camera around,
I never thought I'd meet the
like
stone.
this,
Get it
this
there.
will happen.
Right.
That's because when you enter the camera and the elevator when you enter the elevator the intended way, Gex will get sent to the back of the elevator. But if you enter with the camera facing the other way around, it will have the opposite effect. So instead of going to the back, Gex will go to the front, and to the front of in the front of the elevator. I'm sorry, I apologize. In the front of the elevator is the door of the elevator, so yeah, you pretty much get kicked out of the level. Of the elevator, I mean, not the level. Alright, so we're pretty much almost done with this level, and we'll move on to the first boss fight of the game, which is the Tiki Brothers. And yeah, let's go. So far the run has been very good, very good, so I won't complain. Let's go, Tiki Brothers hype!
I hope you have an extra kidney.
I got a terrible dialogue. So I'm probably gonna lose time. Or not save time. Okay, for this fight you have to stand on 3 specific positions that I'm gonna show. The first position is here. The second one is here. And the third one is here. But yeah, even if you fail one to hit once, the pattern is extremely simple. It's just left, center and right, and it repeats pretty much. Okay, so after defeating that boss, we'll open this second area. And we'll go to Frankenstein Field, which is the second horror theme level in the game. And one of the most interesting ones in the game. I will not leave the level once, because I'm gonna do, or at least attempt to do, a trick called TV cancel, which is pretty much a death abuse, in which you'll get the red remote and then kill yourself. Trust me, it will make sense when I get there. Usually when you get the red remote, you will get kicked out of the level into the home world, right? And you'll be forced to enter the level again in order to collect the other red remote. But if you do a very specific tail whip when collecting the red remote, you will die. So instead of exiting the level, this will happen.
Nap time.
So yeah, you'll die and you won't exit the level. You'll go straight to the beginning of it. In exchange for 1 life, of course. There's like 11 places you can TV cancel on in this game. So if you fail one, it isn't that bad. You can back up on any of the 11 places. So yeah, optimally you want to do 7 of them. Because of lives and routes, pretty much. Alright, I got the 2 of them, so I want to be leaving the level. Until, well, the end, until I get the 3rd remote. It is a very cool trick. It was actually applied to the run this year, like in the past 5 months. Before that, it wasn't used at all. We knew it was there, we just didn't use it. But now it's just like totally worth using the TV cancel. Cool, so we'll be doing this maze. It is of course faster to do this maze with the Firefly, as always, because this rises Gecko's momentum up. So yeah, pretty flawless maze, that was extremely good. Alright, so we are almost done with the level. And right now.
Let's get it on.
Cool. So let's move on to the second boss fight of the game, which is Mushuborg. So here is where the N64 and PS1 versions start to differ in route. Well, not really. Before Frankenstein Field, actually. Because of the position of... I got a really bad dialogue. Because of the position of the Titanic level, which is exclusive to the N64. So yeah, in N64, you don't have to do this fight. You can skip it entirely. But thanks to the to the positions in which the remotes are in this version of the game, this fight is obligatory on PS1. And it is very interesting to optimize. So when you kick jump, you'll get invincibility frames. So if you use that just right, you can use it to get past him. It is extremely interesting. I really like it. I got a really bad dialogue though, so I didn't save much time, even though that fight was extremely good. Alright, Next up is fine-tuning, which is a very interesting level because it has an skip that I have to do twice. The skip is actually hard. Like, it is no joke at all. It is really self-explanatory. I don't feel I have to explain it, but it requires a very specific camera to do it, so I'm gonna focus here. Cool, first try, awesome. Yeah, that's the skip, and trust me, it is harder than it seems. I'm pretty sure it looked very easy, but it is not, trust me. Alright, so see this red remote over here? I'm gonna skip it for now. That's the reason I have to do that skip twice, and not only once. So yeah, we'll skip that red remote, get over here, and go for a different red remote. Yeah, that's a door skip, by the way, that's not intended at all. The intended way is to go all the way to another place and then yeah, get over there.
It's tail time.
There was a way to TV console in that level, but I didn't exactly get it. So yeah, I'm gonna back up in Pangaea. So yeah, there's pretty much no problem because I have the backup plan. Jeez, the camera.
Guys, from now
Cool,
on,
first try as well.
early.
Though the camera was kind of bad, so I took my time to get the way I wanted to make that skip. Okay. Cool.
Is it just me, or am I engulfed in flames? Let's get it on!
Cool, so next up we'll be moving on to The Empire Strikes Out,
I know what you're thinking.
which is an obvious reference to Star Wars. Actually, it's not that obvious. I didn't know about it until like 3 months ago. So yeah, until my stepbrother told me about it. Cool, sometimes this cycle will trigger early. I'm pretty sure, well, I don't really know why. I think it's because either the camera or the jumps. I think it's the jumps. If you do the jumps the correct way, the cycle will not trigger early and you'll be safe. But if you do the jumps wrong, well, the cycle will trigger early and you'll be screwed, pretty much. There's a way to skip this cutscene, but it's extremely hard, very risky, it only saves like 7 seconds, so it's not worth.
I said no white walls.
Alright, so we'll be finishing this remote and move on to the next one. The next remote is actually extremely long, so yeah. And there's no escapes. Well, not real escapes. There is some damage abuse at the end of the remote, but yeah, it's just damage abuse. I don't really have to explain that, or do I have?
Hey, where's Bay Ray?
Alright. I wait here because I don't wanna damage abuse just yet. I'm gonna damage abuse with these purple rings at the end of the level. Very cool. Alright. So we'll be getting early cycle here, which is good. There's actually only like 3 levels that have checkpoints in them. I don't know why. Because some of the levels are extremely hard, harder than this one. Cool, I got those jumps first try. Awesome. So I will be damage abusing in the next ring, in this one.
Breach is imminent, Captain.
So yeah, let's go, and hopefully I'll get an aero cycle here, if the camera does not turn around on its own. Okay, cool. I did get the early cycle.
Oh yeah, it's tail time.
That went good, but it didn't have the best lag optimization, so I lost time. But that's not too bad. Okay, next up is Pangaea, one of my favorite levels of the game. I think it has the best looking TV console in the whole game, so I really hope I get it. So yeah, let's go. Pangaea hype. The route is very, very cool, so yeah, I also like this level because of that. Right, so for the TV console you need this Firefly. Well, you do not need the Firefly, but it is safer to go for it with the Firefly, so why not get it? And it is faster anyway, so yeah. Cool, I got it. I was able to get the TV console. I love how that TV console looks, to be honest. It's just so cool. By the way, if you TV cancel, get too far from the TV where you collect the remote, and you do not die, you'll self-lock the game, so be careful with that, especially in this old cave, which is a level later on. Okay, so this next route is extremely interesting because we will not be doing the intended way. So yeah, it is really, really cool. Usually you'll have to climb a very stupid section, but by doing a very specific jump over here, you can get to the top just like this and escape a very long section. So yeah, it saves like 5 seconds and it's not that tough, so it's always worth going for. Yeah, the lag in this section is terrible. Cool. Very good remote.
It's tail time.
I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that golded. That was an extremely good level. Okay, next up is .com, and it is actually very interesting because there's a skip that was discovered 2 weeks ago and it looks extremely cool. It is an out of bounds skip as well. I don't really know how to explain it though, I just know how to get it. I can explain you how to get it, but I cannot really explain how it works. Alright, so first of all you want to get over this section, get over here, do it like, yeah, just like this, get this activated, jump down, get over here, move up, go over there, go back, release, press the left and down arrows of the D-pad at the same time until, and yeah, in a leap of faith, pretty much, hope you get it. That's pretty much how it works. You can actually one-cycle these jumps, but I screwed up the first one, so
It's tail time.
I went for the safe one, for the safe route. Alright, cool. So I got the skip. Great.
Tail time.
It is actually not that hard. So yeah. Thanks to Reese. Shoutouts to him. He is, I think, the most veteran player of this game on PS1. And he works a lot with the skips. Actually, well, the skip was discovered by Reese, but the out of bounds was discovered by Portals like 3 years ago. So shoutouts to him as well. It is a very cool out of bounds,
Detroit.
regardless
Pearl
of the
the
skip.
Orient.
I don't see why this level has a checkpoint, because this level is super easy.
Boys, trying didn't work once. It's not gonna work twice.
Okay, good. I meant I did not get my momentum cancelled on that last one. Yeah, in this round there's so much little stuff that can save time. So yeah, you just get better in at this game with practice. There's no other way. Of course, this is not the intended way, but yeah, the skip is pretty self-explanatory. As everything in this game has collision, so you can pretty much jump on top of everything. Of anything at least. Okay, next up is Mao, which has the most broken
It's
remote
tail
in the
time.
whole game. You'll see what I mean. Cool, first try. So yeah, that window has collision, so you can jump on top of it. And since there's no rooftop, you can just pretty much do what I did. I don't know. This game is cool. Cool first try as well. That is a frame perfect jump, so very cool that I got it first try.
You don't match the carpet, and you have to go.
Alright, so there's always room for one last escape, right? Cool first try as well. I got every skip first try, incredible. So yeah, there's a way to land double hits to this dragon. I've done right. Huh, okay, I got all of them.
Get a tetanus.
The fire paralyzed me, so I couldn't hit a square correctly. But regardless, that was only one
I
cycle
know what you're thinking.
miss.
It's
It
tail
was a
time.
very good fight. And the remote was extremely good. I got every single skip first try. So yeah, extremely good
I know
remote.
what you're thinking. It's tail.
Bad RNG though. I got the dialogue twice in a row, and that's the longest dialogue in the game, if I hadn't mentioned it. So I will lose like 2 seconds to that dialogue. Yeah, nothing I can do about that. Alright, so this next
going to be
remote
one expensive Easter egg hunt.
is not broken at all. Well, the route I'm taking is not broken. There's a new skip that was discovered like a month ago, another out of bounds skip, but it barely saves any time for this remote, and
I'll beat
it is
this level, but in an hour I'll
extremely
be hungry
hard,
for another.
and of course it is not worth for a marathon run. Alright, so yeah, we are doing this the intended way. With nothing interesting in the route. So after doing the most broken remote in the whole game, we got this. Yeah, nothing interesting. We got time for donations.
When you need 'em.
Yeah, I'm practicing that as well. I really hope I get elected for that. I'm so hype. Whoa, 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 hang on there, camera. Alright,
Waiter,
cool.
just
Cool,
box up the
cool.
evil and I'll take it home.
Really good dialogue there. So yeah, let's move on. My PV golded now, so I'm really glad I was able to keep with my PV there. Alright, so this whole cave. Since I failed the TV console in fine tuning, I'm gonna try to back up here. If I'm not able to get the TV console, one of the two TV consoles here, I will back up in Painting the Asteroids, which is the last level of the game. So yeah, no need to worry, I have a lot of backups in this game. I know this game very, very well. So yeah, I'm gonna try to do an escape here, so I'm gonna focus.
I'll take places I can burn to death
Cool,
for
first
100
try.
Alex.
An attempt to do another escape here.
Beam me up.
Oh, okay, I failed one of them. Hopefully I won't fail the other one. But yeah, no worries, I can back up in Painting the Asteroids.
It's tail time.
Even if I fail this one, I can still back up in Painting the Asteroids, because you can get 2 TV consoles in Painting the Asteroids. Alright, I have to do that skip another time, because yeah. Because why not do hard skips twice? Cool, I was able to get this TV console. Alright, so next up we'll go to the shortest remote in the whole game. Also no damage taken there, awesome. That has only happened twice to me, that being the second time. No damage, bro. Alright, cool, very cool. Very good level. And we'll be moving on to Honey, I Shrunk the Gecko. Honey, I Shrunk the Gecko is actually the no, not the hardest. It is the longest level in the whole game. And it has quite some stuff in it. So I'm gonna try to explain it and to point it out actually. And I'm also gonna talk, since this is the longest level in the game, I'm gonna talk about the experience I have with the game. So yeah, but first I'm gonna do this skip here. Cool. Alright. So yeah, that skip is called Super Tail Bounce. It is pretty self-explanatory why. Same as with the out of bounds skip in .com. I don't really know how that works, but it is a frame perfect escape that works when you press X right on the edge of that green thingy, right? Your best bet is to spam X in order to be able to get it.
Slip of the tongue, baby.
Alright, cool. Here I'm gonna go for some early cycles. Hopefully I'll get them. I'm gonna focus then. Okay, cool. First early cycle. Awesome. Second early cycle. I do this on purpose in order to do this. Much faster. And let's hope I get this third early cycle here. Okay, cool. Yeah, they're not that hard, but they can still be a little bit scary. Yeah, this remote is full of cycles. Hopefully I'll get a cycle skip here.
Take your stinking
That should be
paws off
good.
me, you damn dirty ape.
Yeah, that was good. Okay, cool. That was a really good remote. Really good.
Yes.
I'm really happy with how that remote was done.
Now that's what I call getting some tail.
No, that's what I call get some tail. Alright, cool. I'm really hype now. Alright, so I have to do the super tail bounce once again. I have to actually do it 3 times. And sometimes that skip can be a little tricky. Cool, okay. I will be taking that.
Lolly, lolly, get your adverb here.
Alright, yeah, so as I said, nothing new over here. So yeah, I'm gonna talk about the experience I have with the game.
Off to it, the Terminator.
I started speedrunning this game last year, so I've been running this game for almost a year. Started speedrunning the game since November 2014, and I've been very active in the community since then. I've been working in some skips, though I'm not the one who has discovered most of them. I've only discovered a couple of strats here and there, but not much about the skips. Reese and the other guys, Portals and the Panther, are the ones who work in the skips
I love
here.
that guy.
And yeah, we're a very united community, so I just love the community of Gex. It is really friendly. So yeah, I've been running this game since November last year, as I said, and I've been learning, like, as this game has a lot of skips, lots of stuff really. I've been learning this game little by little.
Forget about it.
It's not worth trying to rush everything, trying to learn every script at once, because there's a lot of them.
It's tail time.
So yeah, pretty much practice this game a lot. Try to do some casual speedruns at first, like those runs that you complete like in 2 hours, 2 hours 30. Some of those, and then start applying the skips, practicing, and then applying them to the run. And eventually I reduced my time to 58 minutes right now, which is extremely good considering that PS1 loses like 7 minutes to the N64 version, and world record for the N64 version is 54:20, I think, something like that. So yeah, it is. I'm not that far away from the world record in N64, and this version loses time to that. So yeah, it is very incredible how I have gotten better with this game. Yeah, also Reese has a 104 in this game, which is also really good. And yeah, there's always new people picking up the game. So yeah, I'm always happy to help anyone who is picking the game. I always get very excited when someone new picks it. So yep. And yeah, we're coming to a close in this level. So yeah, I'll shut up about my experience. and get back to the run.
Let's get it on.
Alright, next up is Poltergeist, which is
Let's get it on.
the exclusive level for PS1. So this level is not in N64, and this is the main reason why we cannot skip the second boss fight of the game. This is
Let
a
me guess. Your
like
parents don't
this
understand.
is a very not optimized level for obvious reasons. Not many people work in it, but we will be skipping one red remote in this level, so yeah, there's not really much to optimize, especially considering that the second red remote in this level is super broken now. So yeah, I'm gonna show you when I finish getting this red remote. This one is based on cycles, so hopefully I'll get good cycles. Cool, very good cycles.
Let's get it on.
Alright, so the next red remote is super broken. And it is it is really funny because it is super broken, but it is broken because of a skip so simple that I don't even know why the developers didn't even think about it. I'm gonna show you in a bit. It is a very interesting escape, I love it. It's pretty much free, and yeah, it saves like 40 seconds, so it even saves more time than some of the BS escapes in this game.
Welcome to Under This Old House.
Pretty much escape makes you not do a really long coughing section, so that we all hate. Alright, that's not a skip by the way, but that's another little skip. The skip is actually here. So you'll jump on top of this door and over here, and that's it. There you go, that's the skip. I don't even know why the developers didn't think about it, but the skip is... that skip saves like 40 seconds, no joke. And it is awesome, I love it, it's free, all the skips should be like that. Alright, cool. I lost time because my PP did not get that live. Yeah, I got that live in order to do two TV cancels in the last level of the game. So yep. Alright, this fight is extremely cool because there's a way to land double hits, as you are gonna see with this first hit. If you keep spamming square when, okay, I'm gonna try to explain it my best. If you make the building collapse as soon as Mecha Res touches the building, if you keep spamming a square, you have a chance to get a double hit. And of course, double hits save time here in this boss fight. I did it way too early there. That should work. Yep. Okay, I've gotten 2 so far, which is good. That's not gonna work. That should work. Cool. 3 double hits so far. That's not gonna work. Stupid helicopter. I hope that works. No. Oh, it did work! I was not expecting that to work, to be honest. I got 4 double hits. I won't... Okay, cool, I saved time. Because my PB did a very good job as well in that fight. Okay, so now we'll be opening the last area of the game. And we are on a really good pace, so let's go. Next up is Samurai Night Fever, which has a very hard skip, as you can tell from my splits. I mean, the hard trick, I mean, come on. Alright, so I'm gonna focus and try to get it first try here.
I know what you're thinking. It's
RNG.
tail
Alright, let's go. Let's get this skip first try. Oh my god, I didn't... To be honest, I thought that was not gonna work. No, I did not get the door skip. Kinda wanted to show it. Huh? I was thinking like, what happened? Did the guy just like crash or something? And I was like, no, please tell me I don't have to quit the game, because I don't know, that has never happened before. So yeah, I was kind of scared. Dude, that's what I'm saying about the camera.
Beam me up.
The camera just turns around randomly when I do jumps. So yeah. By the way, the door skip I did not get. I'm gonna explain it at least. So the ninja
I know what you're
throws
thinking. It's tail time.
those ninja things that I don't really know how are they called. And if that thing hits one of the doors, the door will open. So you don't have to hit the trigger. That means kill the guy. So yeah, really cool skip that I did not get, sadly. I'm gonna damage boost here. Damage abuse, I mean. It's just like 0.2 seconds faster. Not too much, but still, saves time. Alright, so there's a pretty cool skip at the end of this remote. Well, I'm gonna explain it, but I don't know, I feel like it's self-explanatory.
Oh, great. The dream sequence from Brazil.
Alright,
again.
so you wanna hit this bunk here, get on top of it, do a tail jump, and get it on top of the bridge thingy.
This is the wrong
Yeah, that's of course not the intended way. The intended way makes you go all the way to the
Yeah,
other side of the bridge and hit another bonk. But yeah, you can just do that. Hit the tail jump and
tail time.
catch the bridge when the bridge is going up again. So yep, very cool skip. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna focus here because this part is actually tough. Oh, cool, awesome. I didn't want to get hit in that section because in this remote I'm gonna damage abuse a lot. So yeah, it was very important not to get hit. I'm gonna get this dragonfly here just for safe purposes, but it is not necessary. Awesome, I got that one pretty fast as well. That one causes me a little bit of trouble. And now comes the easiest damage abuse in the game, pretty much. I don't know why the developers thought putting the section like that was a good idea, since you could just damage abuse through that. And I got the paw because there's two enemies here, and I don't wanna get killed by one of those if I had one pull left. So I have to pause just in case something happens. Alright, let's move on to painting the asteroids. The main run killer.
Let's get it on.
This is the hardest level in the whole game, so I'm gonna take it safe. For safe, I mean doing this. Yeah, I think that's pretty safe. No, nothing bad could happen other than going into the void. I don't think that's a risk. Do you?
Let's get it on.
There's actually a pretty cool skip here. I'm gonna focus actually, and then explain it. Come on, really? Okay, cool. I got the TV cancel as well. Awesome. Okay, so that skip works because there are some surfaces in the game where you can jump if you frame perfect press X. So the best bet is again to mash X in order to get that. Alright, so I'm gonna take this remote safe, and I'm not gonna go for the death abuse, because if I go for it and fail it, well, it's speedrun. Alright, so yeah, this is the safe route. There's actually a faster route, but it is harder and inconsistent, so I usually do not go for it unless like I'm really excited to go for it. Same as with level 2, you have to break 5 of those thingies that I don't really know what they are. Yeah, so far I have 4, and the 5th one is up here. So let's go. Awesome, awesome. And as I said, I'm not gonna go for the TV cancel.
It's tail time.
Just way too risky.
It's tail time.
It's tail time. Alright, last remote of the game. It is based on cycles, and sadly it has the hardest cycles in the whole game. So I really hope I'm able to get them. Yeah, hardest cycles in the whole game. That doesn't scare at all. Right? Right? Alright, I'm gonna focus here because this is a very hard remote. I think this is the hardest remote of the game. So, yeah, this deserves focusing. But yeah, Star Wars. Oh, good. I was able to get the cycle, the early cycle here, there, and I think I won't go for the early cycle here. It is way too risky, and I don't want to risk the run to one cycle these jumps. So I'm just gonna wait here. Yeah, the one cycle is actually hard, like very hard, and inconsistent as well. Oh, really?
Now that's what I call getting some tail.
Alright, cool. Cool. So next up we'll move on to the final boss of the game. Yes! Yeah, final boss hype. Let's go. Alright, this final boss is RNG based, so hopefully RNG won't treat me too bad. The first phase of the fight is pretty okay, but the second one is just terrible because of RNG. So I really hope I get good RNG. I love the animation of Gex when he is crouching. I don't know, I just think it's very cool. Also, the music in of this boss fight is super cool. I love it. But I do not like this fight. Okay, remember I said the camera was one of the things that kept away people from running this game? This is another factor. This boss just kills runs, so hopefully it won't kill this one because this one is extremely good. Okay, cool. 2 early hits. I really hope I can get the third one. Okay, cool. 3 double hits. Yeah, 3 early hits. Okay, RNG fest coming right up. This part of the song is the best. Sadly, it's linked to the worst part of the fight. So okay. See those gray hexagons in the floor? Well, a platform will spawn out of there. Yeah, see that green platform over there? This thing spawns in any of those gray hexagons. So if you don't get it close by, you won't be able to beat the game fast. Every time you miss a cycle, it's like 15-second loss. So okay, I think I can make that. I got hit somehow. Alright, this is the important one because, well, you saw he hit 3 times, now 2, but this time he only hits once. So if I get it very far away, I will not be able to make it. Best RNG I could have gotten for that. And we are done with the game. Yeah, that's basically Gex Enter the Gecko. The any percent category. I'm really glad I got this time. That's an extremely good time. 2 months ago, I never expected to get a 57 in this game. So yeah, I'm extremely happy with this. And I'm pretty sure hopefully you guys enjoyed the run, and hopefully you'll think about getting this game into AGDQ.
And your point is?
The community has worked very hard with this game, so I feel this game really deserves being on AGDQ again.
Okay then, Dad.
So yeah, that's pretty much the run.
How's about we forget all this and go play catch in the yard?
Enjoy the ending and the credits. That's it. Really good run.
Pardon my tongue, darling.
Come over here, you big stud.
Right, thanks a lot for watching, and yeah, tune in on my Twitch channel as well, White Post. I'm gonna do more practice of this game, more runs. I'm constantly active in this community. So yeah, so bye. Especially because I'm getting new internet tomorrow, so yes, hype. Let's go. See you later. Thanks for watching again.